So where you left off, upper right, page 7 on the demo handout, again, we're walking through this research paper. So far, we've cited 2 sources. We're continuing on. I'm going to talk about word count. Sometimes your teacher will say, this must be a 1,000-word paper, or this must be 1,500 words, or whatever. Well, how many words are in my document so far? Bottom left-hand corner, here's my word count down here. I'm going to click on that. Okay. And says, if necessary, place a check mark in the include text boxes, footnotes, and so on. Again, when you get to college, they may be really tight on this. They may say, you can't include text boxes or footnotes, okay, or whatever. But they may require a word count, or in my case, it wasn't so much how many words I had to have, but I was limited to 11 pages when I did my National Board research papers. Okay, that's your word count. Okay. Insertion point blinking after the word sound. All right. And I'm going to hit the enter key to start a new paragraph. And wait a second, that's a lie. Let's go back here. Backspace. Sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Space bar after the word sound. I'm middle left, page 7 here. And I'm going to go back to my cheater text because I am not in the mood to type much at all here. And let's go down to by using blah, blah, blah. I'm going to go there to hearing loss. Don't grab the paragraph mark and copy. Back to my document and paste. It looks like I just flipped over to page 2. Notice it says Yazzle page 2 here in my header. And again, I'm going to use my paste options and just say keep text only. Okay, scroll down there. All right. And hit the space bar. Now here I'm going to deviate from the instructions just a little bit here. I don't want to just do a placeholder. Okay. So I might skip around just a little bit. So I'm going to say references, and insert citation, and add new source. I'm not going to do a placeholder like the instructions say. Okay. And this is going to be a website. I'm at the bottom right, page 7. I'm going to be probably skipping and then going back here in a bit. Okay. Put a check mark on the show all bibliography fields for this one. I'm going to temporarily flip over to page 8 here in my demo. And my author name is going to be Sanchez Jorge. Name of the web page is going to be Technology and Your Hearing Year Accessed. Again, we need to tell our person when we access this because our website's changed. Year accessed 2021, month accessed October period, day accessed the 1st. My medium, where is that at? There it is. My medium is web. This says recommended fields, so if I'm doing a website, it's saying you should fill in these fields. And again, ordinarily, they didn't do it here, which I think is kind of weird, but ordinarily, I might put in the actual URL or website address where I would find that. Okay, so that's my website reference. Click OK. White space. They periodically maybe you don't like the way the white space is listed. They just want to make a point of showing that if you don't like this little gap between pages, you can come down here and double click. See how my mouse pointer is between my 2 pages. Click, click. Whoops, Reardon. Let's try that again. I went into my header, my footer, excuse me. Come up here we go. Click, click. White space went away. Put my mouse pointer right on that divider line between page 1 and 2 again. Double click, and my white space comes back. I kind of like the white space. Kind of gives a break between the 2 pages. And I just went back to page 8, and now I'm actually went back to page 7, and now I'm on page 8, right? Okay. I'm going to go to the end there after Sanchez. I'm going to hit period. I'm going to hit enter. Start a new paragraph. And again, everything is double spaced. Half-inch indent at the beginning of every paragraph. Back to my cheater text, which now I'm going for cheater text number 7. I'm going to go grab that period and Control C to copy cheater text number 7. Let's Go back to my document. So I think it's my last paragraph. And paste. And let's make sure we do, again, keep text only. Conditions, period. All right. And I'm going to come up here and save my health tech paper document. I'm a good Boy Scout here. Okay. And let's see here. It says we could come up to the insertion point at the end of the text. Because here's our paper. Now our paper, we've referenced our 3 sources. Our paper is a little bit more than 1 page. And now we're done, right? No, we're not done. Because we have to cite our sources, right? But the good news is we did our heavy lifting and we cited our sources as we went along. Now we can either do a insert up here, insert page break right here, page break, or I like to do a shortcut key here because when on our works cited page, we need to start on a new page. Don't put your works cited page at the bottom of your paper and just keep on going, but start a new page for works cited. It's another rule in the MLA book. Okay, shortcut key for new page, because in the past some of you all you did is just hit enter to go to a new page, but control, hold down your control key and hit enter and it'll take you to a new blank page. Okay, notice how it's indented a 1/2 inch. I don't really want that. Okay, I'm gonna go back to my home tab here. I'm gonna click on normal style. That got rid of my indent. All right, because I don't want to indent my title. All right, I'm going to hit Control E to center, or in my paragraph group, I can click on that. Okay, and this is going to be called my Works Cited. MLA, Modern Language Association, we use the word Works Cited. For APA, American Psychology Association, we would say bibliography, but I'm going to say Works Cited and enter. Okay, now right now everything is centered. I know people aren't paying attention when I go back and look at their research paper, and their entire research paper is centered. That's really strange. Okay? So I don't want it to be centered. I'm going to go back to left, Control L, go back to left margin, or if you like, paragraph group, left align up there. Okay? Now we've done the heavy lifting while we've been going along. We've done the hard work. So we just have a slam dunk here, a couple of keystrokes, and we're done. Go to References. Okay, bibliography. Now this is a trap here. I don't know why Microsoft formatted this thing this way. Because they have these, oh, you want the bibliography. Oh no, you want the works cited. It's going to drop in this goofy works cited title. We don't want that, okay? We don't want any of these. Right? I hope that just kind of sticks with you. You don't want any of these. Come to the very bottom of the list, insert your bibliography or whatever is in you. In your citations right now, click on Insert Bibliography, and it drops in your 3 references. Okay? Now I'm going to scroll back here just a little bit to kind of emphasize that parenthetical reference. So here we have Sanchez in parentheses. Again, parenthetical reference. In our paper, it's in parentheses. And I go to the end of my document here with my works cited, and there is my details for the reference for Sanchez. So I can go back, I can use my parenthetical reference and tie it to an entry here on my works cited page. Okay, page 9. Okay, it automatically is formatted, it automatically looks good, it's great. Okay, and except we come back here and we go, we made a mistake. Ooh, we made a mistake on our references. And by the way, if you click right on works cited, see how it's gray? That isn't actually actual text. That's coming in from a word field called your footnote. Your works cited, sorry about that. Or your bibliography information. That is a word field that's being dropped in there. Okay? Well, I want to edit that. Well, I can't edit it here because it's part of a word field. And some stuff's messed up. So I'm going to go back to my managed sources, and I realized I made a mistake. I made a mistake. Yes, I did. So I'm going to come up here and go, I may have made a mistake on Zao. So I'm going to click on Zao up here. Okay. And I'm going to edit. Well, what did I do here? Periodical title, delete the word and. Delete the word and. Yeah, periodical title. I'm going to delete the word and to get rid of that extra space there. Monthly medical review. That makes sense. I know when we typed that, I said that was kind of weird, didn't I? Okay. And I'm going to click on OK. Do you want to update both lists with these changes? Yes, I do. Right on. And I'm done editing that. So I just fixed one of my references there, my citations. Click Close. Okay. Did it update it here? Monthly medical. No, it didn't update that. What's up with that? I need to fix that. Okay. I'm not going to go in and edit and backspace. I'm just going to come down here, click down here. Actually, right click, please. Right click down on your works cited and just say update field. Because again, this is a works cited field being dropped in from Word. I should say bibliography field. Sorry about that. And you can see it made the correction right there. Monthly medical review. Okay. All right. Let's go up here to our View tab. And we are going to click on the check mark for navigation pane, like so. Okay. And click on the Pages tab. That's over here. So here's where we can navigate. Now you're probably laughing and going, Reardon is only a 3-page document. My World War II book was like 122 pages. So I'm going to come down here and click on the second page, like so. Second page. Okay, so I can go to page 2. I can navigate to page 1, 2, so on. Close that out. There you go. Okay. All right, let's go up here to second paragraph, and I'm looking for mouse and keyboard. Position insertion point, location for citation after the words mouse and keyboard, right there. Okay. And here I'm going to pull in an existing citation. Okay, so I'm going to come up here to references. Okay. I'm going to say insert citation. I'm going to grab this Clark and Nadir. I'm going to drop it in there as well. Get that parenthetical reference in there. Okay. I've got Clark and Nadir in there because I didn't mention them in the paragraph, right? So I need to put that as my parenthetical reference. So here I'm reusing a citation that I've already previously cited in my paper. Okay. You're going to find as you go back, you go, oh shoot, I forgot to reference that author or whatever. Okay. It says click somewhere in the citation to edit it. And it says drag the citation, position the pointer on the citation tab if the pointer changes to a left pointing block arrow. Like that? I think so. Drag the citation tab to the location where the selection citation is to be moved. Strain injuries at the end of the second paragraph. So here we're saying, yeah, we put the citation in here, but now we put it in the wrong place. And we're just kind of pretending like we're making mistakes here. I'm going to left click and hold. I'm going to drag. You can see that square box is following my mouse pointer. I'm going to put it right after the word injuries, strain injuries. I'm moving my citation. I'm going to let up, and now my parenthetical reference is down here. So I moved it from one spot to the other. Rather than delete it and start all over again, I just moved it. Okay. Finding stuff in Word. Let's go up here to Find, Home tab. And I'm going to go to Find. Navigation pane pops up. I'm looking for the word auditory. Okay? And it highlights all of the occurrences. In this case, there's 2 occurrences for auditory. Okay? By the way, this is really helpful if you have some word you're trying to find or some author or whatever. I'm going to hit the close button on my navigation pane to get out of that. Okay. Now let's go over here to the replace button. Now here's back to my World War II novel that I wrote. There was a there was Hitler's lair, or his headquarters was called Berchtesgaden. Okay. And I found out that I'd misspelled that. It is a very difficult German word to spell. And I was off by 1 letter, and I found I'd misspelled it. Well, I had like a 123-page document. I was going to go through and find Berchtesgaden like 3 times. No, I just came here and say, okay, find auditory. Or in this case, I would have said find Berchtesgaden. In this case, I'm going to find auditory. And every time I use the word auditory, I'm going to put in listening. Or in this case, with my World War II book, I put in the proper spelling for Berchtesgaden for Hitler's lair. Okay, I'm going to replace, in this case, every version of auditory with listening. I'm going to say replace all. It says you made zero replacements. Well, that's weird. You want to start the search for the rest of the document? Yes, I do. And we just made 2 replacements. I want to continue searching. All done. We've made 2 replacements. So auditory is no more. It's been replaced with listening. I'm going to hit close to close that guy out. Okay. All right. And let's go hit find again. We're going to go find the word continual. And by the way, I'm bottom left, page 10 here. Continual. And I'm looking for the second occurrence of the word continual down here. I'm going to right click. And sometimes you'll find yourself getting really boring with your writing. You're using the same word over and over again. And it's repetitive. And you say, okay, I need to like jazz up my writing a little bit. And use different words to describe the same thing. Okay, so in this case, I right-clicked on the word continual, and it popped this little menu. I'm going to come down here to synonyms. I'm going, what's another word for continual that I can use? Well, frequent sounds like a really good candidate. So I'm going to say instead of continual, I'm going to replace that second version of continual with the word frequent. Okay, all right. I'm going to close out my navigation pane. And I want to go to the top of my document, hold down your control key and hit the home key, H-O-M-E, control home. Will take you to the very beginning. Okay? And let's just do you should always do this when you do a document in Word, not spelling and grammar. So review tab and spelling and grammar. And it's like, do you want to, is there something, I don't recognize the word yazzle. Now understand, it's only finding words that it doesn't recognize and is not part of its vocabulary. It's not in the word dictionary. And for Yazzle, I'm just going to say ignore all. I spelled my name right. If my last name is Yazzle. Slobotnik. I'm going to ignore all there. Okay? Spelling and grammar check is complete. I'm done. Click OK. All right. Let's see here. We did that. There's no spelling. If items are found, click the desired selection. We are on the home stretch here, people. Hang with me. Page 11, smart lookup. Select the word you want to look up. Headphones or earbuds. End of first sentence in third paragraph. Okay. Headphones and earbuds. I'm going to select headphones and earbuds. Like so. I selected those. Okay. All right. And let's see here. Click the references tab at the top. And we're going to do a smart lookup. Now, I don't have smart lookup. Let's see. Lookup button, references tab, research group. Because I have Office 2016, I do not have this ability. Okay? So I'm going to have to skip over that one. Okay? But over here, if you have Office 2019, I'm just kind of showing you where this is, where you can look up information related to different things in your document. And smart lookup, if you have Office 2019, I believe it's off here in the right in your references group, in your research group. Sorry, research group. I don't have a research group. Not critical. I'm not going to use the researcher for now, okay? But I do want to go find, let's see, where's carpal tunnel syndrome? Hold on here. Carpal tunnel syndrome. Now here actually is where I can do smart lookup. I right clicked and there's smart lookup right there. Let's see what that takes me to. And I'm going to wait a second and it's thinking. Got it. Okay, on my privacy. That's very nice of them. Okay. And here's where you can do research right within Word. Okay. And I realize I just combined researcher with smart lookup on my instructions. Okay. But here we got explore Wikipedia. There's some web searches here. Compliments of Bing. on various articles on carpal tunnel syndrome. So here's where you can actually, like I said, use your smart lookup to do some research within Word. And again, it automatically has a Bing feature tied to it, which is kind of nice. And you could actually drop in some research right into your paper. That really hardly ever even leaving Word, right? Pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to close that out. Okay, I'm at the bottom of my screen now on page 11. I'm going to go to the Home tab. And it's saying, hide the formatting marks. Why would I do that? I don't really know. I'm going to just do it anyway. I'm going to hide my marks up in my View tab. Well, my ruler's turned off. Wait, I'm going to go back. I need to go back into my document. Here we go. Double click. Let's click ruler there. There we go. Marks turned off. Ruler turned off. This is what my research paper is going to look like. And by the way, for laughs and giggles, let's hit our save button here in the upper left-hand corner, just so we don't forget that. Okay. And I'm going to say view multiple pages here. Okay. And so this is what my document is going to look like. And it's always nice to do this, multiple pages view, before you print it out so you don't have something goofy going on. Okay. That's page 11. Whoa, we're doing right along here. Okay. Just a reminder, we can use read mode if we want to. What does read mode look like here? Okay. Read mode. Whoa, baby. That looks interesting. Okay. Switch to read mode. I'm kind of done with that. Okay. And I'm going to go up here to the View tab up here at the top. I'm going to change the page color because I want to change the background to sepia. So if you want to do read mode, you want to change this so you have a little bit better background, not so hard on your eyes with the white light. That's how you could change your read mode to something different. And you could scroll through your document. Again, with my 123-page World War II novel, I shouldn't say novel, it's a documentary of my friend Ben's life. This would have been nice too for read mode. Okay, back to print layout view. Down there at the bottom. Okay. All right. Select the text to which the comment applies the last sentence in the second paragraph. Last sentence in the second paragraph. Let's go back to view one page here. View, how about view 100%? There we go. Last sentence in the second paragraph. That's here. Okay. And let's see here. We're going to go down here to this text here. Okay. And I want to drop in, let's go to my cheater text first of all. Let's go grab this comment. Let's cover the hand and exercises in our brochures for patients, period, and copy. Let's go back to our document. And I'm going to click here after injuries. Does that look like an extra space to you, by the way? Let's delete that. I'm going to do a backspace here. By the way, really quick, backspace deletes text to the left. Delete key deletes text to the right. Because I'll tell students, delete the line and hit backspace because you're used to working with like iPads. Okay? Backspace to the left, delete to the right. Okay. So anyway, I'm going to put a comment on that. So right there, my insertion point is after the word strain injuries. Okay. I'm going to go up to my review tab and show comments. There's no comments to show. I'm going to click new comment and I'm going to paste in that comment of let's cover the hand arm exercises in our brochures for patients. So here we have a document that we're bouncing around between people. We're just kind of commenting on stuff for our text there. Okay. And I already put that cheater text in there into my comment right on. And let's see here. It says select the text. And I really probably should have, they're probably saying I should have selected this entire text for that comment. We'll do that for the next text here. Last sentence in the fourth paragraph. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that the fourth paragraph? Hold on, I need to do some math here. I guess that's the last paragraph. Users should take any preventative measures, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to select that text. Okay. I'm going to come up here again to new comment. Go back to my cheater text. Let's go grab cheater text for comment number 2. Kind of looks like my comment number 1, doesn't it? That does not want to play nice in the sandbox. Hold on, let's start there and back up. Grab that. Still wants to put the paragraph mark in there, which I find annoying. Let's come back here and hit Control V, and then I'm going to backspace, delete to the left, get rid of that extra line. Okay, let's cover those examples later on, so on. Okay, and I'm going to come back here to previous, and it takes me back to the previous. So there's my comment there. After the word cover, let's cover. Okay, and it says we need to adjust that, so we're going to say to cover examples of. I guess they're just giving me instruction that I can still go back and edit my comment that I have in here. And again, you can share Word documents between staff members, and in big offices they use this thing called SharePoint, where they can collaborate and work in the same document at the same time. And I'm on to page 13. Okay. Click the comment to which you wish to reply. So that comment is selected. The second comment, I'm going to go to the next comment, second comment. Okay. I'm going to come down here. Okay, and what I did was I clicked on that reply button up there. Okay. And I'm going to come down here. I'm going to say excellent idea, exclamation point. Excellent idea. Good job. Okay. So I have those comments there. Well, now I'm going to go, I don't want to show those comments. They're going to be kind of be in the background. So I'm going to click on show comments again. So they kind of go away there. Okay. And I don't need to hit any kind of close button or whatever. And we're good to go. Position insertion point in the comment to delete the reply to the second comment. Oh, I guess I'm going to show comments again. Click down here. In this case, I'm going to delete just this particular comment. And that's gone. Okay? So that's adding comments, that's replying to comments, that's deleting comments, and that's showing comments. And since I'm now done, I'm going to say, well, it says click delete all comments in the document. Well, I guess we're really changing our mind. Delete all comments in the document. And so I'm going to delete all my comments. They're all gone. Okay. I don't need to show my comments anymore because there's no comments to show. And at the end, I would save my, actually hit Control Home, wouldn't I? Control Home to go to the beginning of my document. Hit Save. And that is our review of research papers. That was a lot of stuff there. Okay? And we're going to work through the practice exam now for Word Chapter 2. And again, we're not going to be typing a whole lot of text here. That's not the point. It's about learning modern language association and the various styles around that and formatting a research paper. Thank you for hanging with me here and learning more about how to do a research paper.